performing around the country, you give, well, you know, you give your own very specific vibe. How do you find the audience reaction is? Because there's so many Drag Race girls and so many people doing Beyonce and whatever else, and you'll come out and give 100% obscure or weird or songs about tacos and burritos or whatever else. What is that? I know that's a choice, but what is that reaction from the audience like?
The reaction from the audience is fine. It's really good. Like sometimes I get sent out for audition runs, but then they turn around and ask me to come back. Audition run, isn't that funny? Box office poison. But no, they send me out on audition runs, but the audience response is always wonderful. Or there'll always be somebody come up to me and saying, "Tammie, what was that song you did? I really enjoyed it. That was so good." And that's always rewarding to me. And I'll do like lip syncs of Amanda Lear, or I do lip syncs of my own albums like Hot Skunks and Popcorn, or singles like Love Piñata and whatever. And whatever is one of the songs, my original social commentary, which you can see the video on YouTube, whatever. And that was
whatever. Tammie, all your videos are amazing and bizarre and fantastic.
Well, I'm really fortunate to be able to work with so many artists. In fact, I started a production company to work with. Her name is Bree Cyril, and she's a phenomenal artist. Everything she touches is, I would say, platinum.
Wow.
She paints, she writes music, she does garments, everything. She's a really cool person, and we work together. And we've been doing videos. We just did. What I'll do is I'll take my flip cam and I'll film something. And then her and I bring it in, and then we sit together and edit, and then we voice over, and we do the voiceovers, such as in The Fantasy, or O'Brien's Apples, which stars Milk and Michael and myself.
Oh my! All the most good-looking of the Drag Race gals.
Oh yes, that Milk is very sexy, huh?
They all want a glass of milk.
Well, I should hope so. And then we do some of my music videos as well.
And you just did the Fantasy video. We talked about it a little bit at the top, but describe that for the audience, because it's so fun and weird and interesting.
Well, the thing is, I get my camera out, and I have my model with me, my muse, who Michael's one of my muses, but and I'll film, and then I film myself, and we'll do the best to do like kind of cheesy style of filming, or like things that you see that's kind of off, or I studied cinematography, so I see these different things, nuances and things.
Yeah.
And so I apply those to the film, and then I bring them into Bree, and we like the different styles of the different like film or the different like media that comes from these different things, and we like to mix and use that as well. So I go out and film these things, and then we bring it in and we edit it, and then we dub it over. And we make a little plot, like we have one that we want to film very soon too, and for that we want to hire Raven and Ingenue, the star, you know Ingenue from here in LA.
Course.
And then also Love Connie.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's amazing, yes. You got to have her on the show if you
Definitely to come and dance their ass off.
And interview her. She's so smart.
She's great. But in the Fantasy video, it's filmed kind of like something someone would do on VHS in the late 80s, art film, and you're there dressed as a beautiful lady with a lady's voice being dubbed over, and you're barely speaking. You're not an exact lip sync. You're moving your mouth and she's speaking.
Correct.
And then someone on the phone with your voice who's like, "Hey, baby, what's going on?"
That was one of my friends from Brazil. The Brazilians are very sweet, and I have 4 Brazilian fellas that I talk to via Skype, and Marcelo's one I've been talking to. He said that I have the moves, Tammie. And I said, I will have the moves. So I started talking to him, and he came to visit me, and he said he wanted to smoke a joint and do artwork with me. So we did smoked some joints and did some artwork together. And he's a very sexy and so sweet fella, this young man.
Wonderful. Are you getting a little slice of Brazilian anaconda on the side, Tammie Brown?
Well, I don't care too much for serpents. And I do know that they do have wild spiders down there.
They do have wild spiders.
They sure do.